What is up, guys? My name is Nash and welcome back to another video. And this is going to be part 2 of the $10,000 Robinhood challenge. And I posted part 1 or episode 1 last week. I believe it was on August 25th. This is a challenge where we go from $0 to $10,000 on our Robinhood. Alright, so this is going to be a combination of my deposits. It's also going to be capital gains. It's also going to be the dividends that I get paid from some of these stocks that are dividend paying. And then it's also going to be money from free stocks that I get from you guys signing up using my link. Speaking of that, the link is in the description below. If you don't have Robinhood, make sure to go ahead and sign up. You're going to get a free stock and I'm going to get a free stock. So everything really is going to be added to that $10,000. So the goal is just get to $10,000. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and switch over to Robinhood. Alright guys, we're in Robinhood right now. And last week our portfolio was sitting at a little bit over $2,000. Today we're at $2,500, a little bit over $2,500. The stock market is obviously closed because it's Labor Day. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and look at the returns here. So on the week, I'm actually down 0.71%. I don't know if you guys saw the market on Thursday. I think I was actually down about 2%, which isn't really that much if you think about it. But, it looks like it's recovered. Now I'm only down 0.71%. If you look on the month, I'm still up 6%. So this is one thing that a lot of people don't realize. So on Thursday, the market was going down. A good example would be my portfolio, right? If I looked at my portfolio on Thursday, I was down about 2%, which was close to $100 that I was down. And, it's easy to say that you're losing money, but when you look at the bigger picture, if you look on the month here, you can see that you're actually still making a profit, right? You might have been losing money for that week, but if you look on the month, you're making money. For mine, let's go to 3 months. You can see that I'm up 8.59%. You can also see that, on the year, I'm up 9.86%. And in the last video, I did say I was going to sell, 2 stocks. I'm going to be showing you guys here. I did say I was going to be including the dividends that I get paid. And as you can see, the last video was published on the 15th of August, and I did get paid a dividend from one company, which was from Pfizer for $4.05. So that adds on to the total. All right, guys. So as you can see on the history here on the bottom, we have Centerpoint Energy, which is one of the companies that I wanted to sell, or I did sell. So I sold this. I only had one share, or about one share, and I sold it for $21. And I also sold Iron Mountain. And I had about one share, and I sold it for $31. And with that money, I just reinvested it into a different stock. So those are the 2 companies that I sold, and I don't plan on buying them back anytime soon. So now we're going to go ahead and go over to the portfolio, and we're going to look at the newest additions to the portfolio. So we're going to go all the way to the bottom. So I don't know if you guys have used this feature yet where you can actually create lists. So I did a video on that. The link is going to be in the description below if you want to look at that on how to create your own lists. So as you can see, I have a list here. It says recently added. That's what I, named it. So I went ahead and put the new companies that I added to my portfolio in this list. So it's easier for me to just look at. So one of the first companies that I bought was Apple. So believe it or not, I went ahead and bought Apple because it's more affordable now. I was like, why not? I'll just get a share of Apple and I'll add on to it over time. So as you can see, I bought this. It was around $129. I definitely should have waited because I bought it. I believe it was the day after the split. And, there's always, you always see the market go up after a split because a lot of people are buying it because they think it's affordable. But then, last Thursday, you see all the technology stocks go down. So that's when Apple really went down. So right now, my total return is negative 7.55, which is terrible. But I do have a lot of confidence in Apple. I know they're going to bounce back from this. And if you actually look, they actually pay a dividend yield. I don't really mind holding on to it until I start seeing some capital gains from it. But the dividend yield is about 0.53. As you all know, Robinhood always has these numbers a little delayed, but it's around 0.53. So that was the first company I bought. And I also bought Chegg. So now I have 2 shares of Chegg. To be specific, 2.13506. And I have a market value of $145. And if you look here on the total return, you can actually see that it is down by negative 7%, just like Apple, kind of like the same. So I'm going to keep holding on to this and see what happens. And the next one here is going to be Yeti. So as you can see with Yeti, I have about 3 shares with a market value of $149. And my total return is about negative 3%. So I also have these 2 at the top. These were actually free stocks that I got from people signing up using my link. And if you don't have Robinhood, make sure to go ahead and use that link below. And you're going to get a free stock, and I'm going to get a free stock. And that's just how it works. But pretty much, so I got this one. I don't know what company this is, but I'm going to be selling it tomorrow on Tuesday when the market opens. All right, so the total return for this is pretty much going to be 100% since I didn't buy it. I just got it for free. And the next one I got was PSEC. I've heard a lot of people talk about this one. It pays an insanely huge dividend yield. And I think it's a monthly dividend stock as well. It pays, the dividends monthly. So I'm also going to be selling this and reinvesting it into companies that I actually want to invest into. So those are the newest additions to the portfolio. And just a quick highlight, and this is going to be the stock that I recommend to you guys for this week, next year, 20 years from now. This is probably one of the best companies that a lot of people don't really talk about or know about. It's actually going to be Leggett and Platt. And as you can see here, my total return is 24%. So I've had this stock for a while now. So if you go to my, let's go to my history. So you can see that the first time I bought this stock was on August 11th in 2019. And they also pay a dividend. So I've been getting paid dividends here. And you can see that I've never sold it. I just keep buying and buying and buying, which is what you should do. And when you're doing that, you're going to see returns like this. So as you can see, my average cost is $33. And the current price is $42. And yeah, so this company, that's my number one recommendation, my favorite company in the portfolio, because I can keep adding to this. And I know that, it's a company that provides a lot of value, so it's never going to go out of business. Oh, and also another thing I forgot, I also added on to one of the stocks that I already had. So this is Flower Foods. So as you can see, on August 31st, which was a couple of days ago, I went ahead and bought $99.49 worth of stock from this company. And yeah, so as you can see, my total return from this company is actually negative, close to 0%. All right, so the goal for now, I'm not going to add anything else to the portfolio. In the meantime, I want to get every company that I have to about 10 shares, right? So as you can see, the first one, Pfizer, I already have 10, so I'm not going to add to that. So I'll probably add on to Leggett and Platt, buy one more share so I could get to 10, and I'll get AT&T to that level. And I'll also get Coca-Cola. I'm going to get Flower Foods. The goal is to actually add on to the positions that I already have. And if you see the market plunging down, don't worry about it. Keep buying. It's a discount. It's going to go up eventually. That's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Make sure to go ahead and hit the subscribe button below if you haven't already. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.